As it has been quite some time since you have seen me on YouTube, I thought I would update you if anyone is interested. I'm doing so much better and I feel so much better now. The main reasons I have not filmed, there are two main reasons. The first is that I simply wasn't in the mood. I haven't been in the mood to film. This YouTube project for me, I started this as a, personal challenge and experiment for myself, being an extreme introvert with anxiety doing this, speaking on a public platform, as it were. I wanted to challenge that to hopefully improve it, or even just to exercise it, actually, to be honest. And I've spoken about that in previous videos, that I just wanted to try this because it makes me so uncomfortable that I wanted to purposely do something such as this, specifically this, that made me super uncomfortable, because that's where growth happens. So I say that because I haven't been in the mood to film. So for me to do this faithfully and authentically, I have to be in the mood to do this. I'm not going to just pretend that I'm feeling a certain kind of way and film a video and publish it and not be presenting what is. And I don't think anyone wants to watch a video of someone who feels miserable or down, which we all feel time to time, but I'm not going to film it for the purpose of public consumption, is my point. So I haven't felt in the mood to film. I'm starting to get that spark back, I think. We shall see. But the second reason that I haven't filmed was actually because I've been respecting my parents' wishes. When I got sick with the coronavirus, my mom and dad, they live about 35 miles away from me. So of course we were keeping in contact on the phone and through FaceTime and all that while I was sick. But when my fever was finally waning, after having 3 weeks of a consecutive fever, which is absolutely miserable and draining on its own, they were begging me to take it easy and to rest, and to actually rest, not pretend to rest or get back to my routine, or try and fill my plate and do the things that I normally do. My father especially, who normally doesn't even voice it's not that he doesn't voice his opinion, he voices his opinion in a different way than my mother does. But he was begging me to just rest and take it easy. So I really wanted to respect their wishes. So I did. I rested. My mother urged me not to, jump back into my yoga routine. She told me if I was going to do yoga, to do very gentle yoga, which I do anyway, but even more gentle than my typical routine. So that's about it. I wanted to respect their wishes, not only to honor my body and to recover fully from the virus, but I wanted to just really take that time and exercise the discipline. This was a huge test for me, I will say, because I had to set a boundary with myself. This was a different kind of disciplinary exercise for me, because I had to set that boundary of resting and really to, like I said, immerse myself in that recovery process so that my body and also my mind, I will say, could heal. I would like to open up about it in case anyone else has experienced similar and wondering if they are alone. And for me, the virus obviously took a physical toll. I mean, having 3 weeks of a fever, I will say, if you've never had and I had never before that, of course, I had never had a fever lasting that long. It was tremendously mentally and emotionally taxing, because when I had that fever, that over 100-degree fever, some days close to 102 or above, fever for 3 weeks, 21 days of straight fever. I don't think people recognize or appreciate how emotionally, mentally, it's a struggle. It was a huge struggle. And when I came out of that, as I recovered and I got better, I did not realize how, honestly, like traumatized I was by that event. So it's nothing like severely affecting my daily life, of course, now, but it was an ordeal. It was an ordeal. It's something that was really difficult, that fever part specifically. It was just horrible. And that mental drain is what I've had to kind of get back my oomph. So I am getting that back, I think, slowly but surely. I've been, eating my organ meats, my beef liver and my beef heart. And my mom made some short ribs I've been eating to get my strength back, and of course my vegetables. So I wanted to just film this video to update. I've not been really, it's not that I haven't been taking care of my skin, but during the whole duration of my sickness, I was cleansing and moisturizing simply, and that's it. I didn't use Retin-A, I didn't put sunscreen, I didn't put castor oil. I was lucky on many nights that I cleansed my face at night. At night especially was the hardest time, so it was just a chore, quite frankly, for me to do any kind of skin care, as it were. So I would just cleanse and moisturize simply and then lay back down. So I will get back to putting my Retin-A on my face soon, because it's been about a month and a week probably since I've used any kind of active on my skin. And tretinoin being the only active ingredient I use on my skin, so I haven't used that in over a month. So I'm going to get back into that routine. I have started getting back on my castor oil protocol a few nights ago. I started putting it. Oh, and I gave myself a haircut yesterday. So it is what it is, this is naturally dried, so it's all over the place and not orderly, but I needed to cut my ends, so I did. I cut about 4 inches off, and besides that, I've been just tending to my indoor plants, my orchids. I've been cleaning, doing home repairs myself, figuring things out and doing them myself. And I hope you will see me soon. I wish you all well. I thank you for staying with me. Thank you for watching. Bye.